Well, Armand, kept us waiting, saved it till the end. What a finish that was.
Yeah, the boys came out second half. I thought, first half I thought Barnes played exceptionally well, and we made it a bit easier for them as well. So we know we didn't play too well in the first half, but we knew it was in the locker, and I guess with a group like that, they do play for each other, which is quite nice.
Absolutely. Well, what were your preparations coming into this game?
It's more of the same, really. We knew last week we stayed quite composed and we did the right things in the right areas, and that first half really didn't show it too much for us. So we sort of went a bit off track. But preparation for us was just do the basics really well and play some rugby. That's the key. We don't want to be a boring side who just kicks the ball for the sake of kicking it because you're in your own half. We want to throw the ball around a bit, and as long as we do the right things and we're under pressure, we've got to do the right thing and kick it out, which we didn't do too well in the first half. But we learned from that, and I thought the guys were quite composed in the changing room, and they worked quite hard for each other.
Definitely. I mean, at that first half, as you've said already, Barnes worked. They just went this way, that way, forwards, backwards. What did you say to the lads at half time? Well,
for me, I think they got quick ball the whole time, and we allowed it for them. So even though we wanted to get 13, 14 guys on our feet to put them under some pressure, it was too easy for them. The 9 was in an armchair, so obviously for us, we need to make sure that it's a bit harder for them at the breakdown. So tackle assist, working a bit harder and making sure we do our job properly, and it sort of paid off for us, which is great.
Definitely. I mean, those 2 tries that came, the one that put you in the lead for the first time as well, just breaking away. Yeah. Was that something that you'd worked on, obviously drawing Barnes in and then going around on that outside?
Yeah, we know they press really hard. They're a team that's on their feet, and you can see their 4, 5 and 6 presses really hard in the line. So it's just being clever with it. If you try and go around them, they'll read you quite easily. I think first half we were quite pedestrian in our attack, so they read us every time. Second half we were a bit more brutish in the way we carried in those areas to keep them engaged before we started going through the outside holes. And they didn't fold too well on those couple of occasions, and it just paid off for us.
Definitely. And just talk me through your emotions in those last couple of minutes, like 75th to the 80th, because you just felt it building. But how did it feel from your perspective?
Yeah, of course. I knew we were a better side, so I knew we had to get the next score coming out at half time. I knew they missed obviously a couple of conversions, which cost them quite dearly at the end. But emotions was up and down the whole time. We allowed them to get back into the lead, and still then I saw there was 6 minutes left, and we had possession, and I thought we can try and do this. But immense break there, sort of 2 minutes before the end by Captain Fred. He broke about 3-4 tackles. He carried about 20 odd metres. Ended up getting a penalty 5 metres from their line, and quite a brave choice to tap and go. So again, boys backing themselves, and they sort of allowing themselves to explore. If we're stronger in that zone, let's go for it. So yeah, great finish at the end. Really proud of them.
That's what you've beaten Worthing now. You've beaten Barnes. Certainly settling back into National 2 very well.
Yeah, I would say settle back. For us, it's a performance based every week. We want to see we've got a good group of guys, and obviously our depth is going to be tested because there's more attritional at this league. So for us it's next week, Sevenoaks away, and we've got some history there from last year. So we know we've got to go there and sort of look at ourselves and perform well. If we perform well, the scoreline will take care of itself. That's the key. For us, I agree. Back in the league, there's a lot of you're going to go out for survival. I'm not like that. We've got to strive to be this top half, and that's still my philosophy for everyone. That's the goal. Top half for this year. And if the boys play well and they're a bit further up, so be it.
There we go. Brilliant stuff. Thank you, Armand.
Thank you as well.
What's up, guys? Warren Muggleton here from a windy Barn Elms. Thank you so much for watching that National League Rugby video. For more from the 3rd and 4th tiers of English rugby, subscribe just over here. And don't forget to click the bell as well so you're notified when new videos are published.